Okay, today we want to talk to you about aging gracefully. Don't we all want that? Yes. For some tips, we turn to a woman who's a living example of it, our mental health and wellness expert, Jane Marks. Let's turn it over to you. Jane, you know, I love one that you put it out there. Look, how old are you?
Well, I'm 73.
Drop the mic, folks. Drop the mic, because if you look at her, you need to listen to the advice she's about to give us. Because Jane, you do it so well. Can you tell us, give us a little bit of sneak peek what you're doing?
Well, right now, of course, I'm working here. I'm starting a new job and doing a lot of the things that I teach, trying something new. And of course, I love talking about aging because I've lived a life of working with patients, over the last, 50-some years. And, we teach them to make really smart choices when it comes to health. And so aging well is a part of that. This is a big part of making your life not only just special, but healthy. And so, aging is a great topic, particularly on a Thursday morning, on Friday evening.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Before the weekend.
Absolutely. And I think, too, we also need to know that right now there are some 60 million people over the age of 65. And, by 2060, they're talking about 94 million people. So, people of color, we need to have healthy access to as much health accommodations as possible. And so I think that's important.
One of the things, Jane, that, folks do look at is, well, do I have access to a gym? Do I have access to all of these extra amenities? But do we need that sometimes when we can? Walk around more within the home, walk around in the neighborhood, grab a neighbor to maybe do some exercise, see something that's happening online. YouTube has a lot of free stuff. What do you think is the roadblock for some folks getting to that place where they take wellness seriously?
Well, first of all, for the most part, remember when from the time we're in our 20s to our 50s and 60s, we're very, very goal-oriented. We don't think about roles, and we don't necessarily focus in on health, but health is so critical. And first of all, we need to be very informed about health care. And a lot of seniors are just not informed. We know that we have Medicare, Medicaid, but there are also other options. Seniors have opportunity. I'm not senior, but senior veterans and people who've been in the military have options in almost every local community. There are healthcare centers that have options, and so we need to know that. But more importantly, when you talk, just like you were saying, when we talk about aging, there's certain steps that we can take. And both of you are so right about exercise being a key part of that. I was just laughing with you before we started because I teach a Zumba class, and the average age of my folks in my class, believe it or not, is 67. They're healthy, 67, and they perform. And so we're talking about people who take this matter seriously.
Give us one tip before you go, Jane. I know we're getting the cue to wrap. One good tip for folks out there that need that motivation.
Oh, right. Eat smaller meals. Make sure you stay connected. I'm going to give you two. Make sure you stay connected to people who love you, and again, you love them as well. And make sure mental health. Make sure you take care of your mental health.